Hey, this is Notser, and this is the Tier 7 Japanese battleship Nagato. It has 8 main guns, 26 secondary guns, 52 AA guns, a top speed of 25.4 knots, total health 65,000. For my modules, reduce crit chance on main battery, increase AA range, reduce flood and fire chance, faster rudder shift. And for my commander, situational awareness, basic survivability, basic firing training, faster turret traverse, lower cooldown on damage control, and advanced firing training. We are on the map North, and this is a ranked battle. So, ranked battle, 7v7, only tier 6 and 7 can participate, and the map objectives are slightly different for the smaller number of players, and there's only 3 capture points for the usual 4 that are on this base. Generally, I would say stick together on a ranked match and call out focus fire targets. So, we got a few enemy ships in our line of fire. We're going to fire on them. This Pensacola is the primary target. We are moving to capture C. It appears that the enemy want to capture A, possibly. Perhaps they're going to move to B. But the amount of ships on the map really makes you stick together. You don't spread out a lot, and the game actually goes faster than a normal game. Interestingly, most of the time when I run into a ranked or a more competitive ladder for a game, the games are slower because people are contemplating what they should be doing. And in this mode, I've found that if we're sticking together, calling out targets, we annihilate the enemy. Every game that I've been in where the team stuck together, they won. If they spread out, they lost. It was that simple. It was that straightforward. Cut and dry, didn't need to think about it. Fire on this enemy Fuso, he's an unsuccessful Fuso. We're probably not going to get these guys dead, but that's not the key. The key is to stick together with my team. We do minimal damage on the Fuso. Only 1 round lands on the target. We're taking moderate amount of damage. We are, of course, the slowest on our team. We're at the back, so we're going to take the most fire, which is fine. I'm not worried. I've got angling down pat. I can definitely take these guys on if I wanted to, but that's not my goal. My goal is to push through C, come up behind them, and hopefully catch up with any stragglers that don't push with their team. Looks like someone on their team has captured A. Friendly destroyer is going back. Perhaps he wants to meet them head on. I don't know exactly what that strategy entails in The Sims because you don't really have good torpedo systems, but good luck, Mr. Sims. It seems like my team are hesitant to move through C. They're all waiting before they see the enemy, and I'm just telling them, push through. We're all going to cascade through. We're going to overwhelm the team. Don't be afraid. And I'm going full speed. I can't go any faster than this. And that's another thing. I can't imagine being in a US battleship, tier 6 and 7, having to stick together with your team. You are by far the slowest ship in the fleet. Carriers are even faster than you, so it's not an ideal situation. I much prefer Japanese battleships for ranked play right now. I've done a couple games in the Cleveland. Cleveland feels adequately strong, of course. No shocker there. I've only run up against a carrier fleet once, and I didn't really feel like the carriers performed as well as they could, possibly because the teams are sticking together and a lot of focus fire with AA, but I think battleships are really strong. Shocking, I know. I think Cleveland, Alba, Mayoko, those are very strong ships in this. Pensacola, you can't be stock. I don't think you can successfully play this game without having at least getting the upgrades for your ship, because some of these ships are really terrible stock. So we're about to turn around this corner, cutting it a little bit close, getting the warning that I'm going to collide. That's okay. Team is about to funnel behind me. I'm going to lead the charge, hopefully. This cruiser's pretty brave, but at least he's taken the initiative. We are tied, nearly, in points. They have 2 points to our 1. And right now, a Pensacola is stuck and trying to get out. We fire on his position. We have to wait for ourselves to get out. We didn't lead the target quite as well. I didn't realize he was backing up quite as fast, so we completely miss. He fires on our position. He does moderate damage. Meh. I need to get the hotkey set for focus fire. I am just typing it out. Get the pen! Everyone on the Pensacola. And this is really effective. I'm surprised how quickly we were able to annihilate each ship. We're fully reloaded. Waterline shot. He's moving forward. He's screwed, basically. And this should do him in right here. We finish him off. First blood. And then next target in our sights is the Colorado. He can't keep up with his team. Poor U.S. battleships. It really does suck to be as slow as you are. And he's taken out by my team. We see a Cleveland. Call it out. He is probably going to get at least away as well as he can. We still have the island in the way. We're trying to get enough room so we can fire over the island. You could see my team is behind me, helping me push through. We are about to move into capture B, and if we can capture B, we can stop their 2-to-1 advantage. We do have 2 enemy ships dead, and each ship is worth way more than the capture points, it appears to me. So, yes, capture points are important, but don't throw away your ship to get a capture point. And that Cleveland, he's just a little bit too fast. He's going probably 10 knots faster than my ship. We do see another Cleveland that chose unwisely. And I'm going to just go 100% on him. Why not? He's out in the open. He's broadside. We do a waterline shot. Minimal damage. He lands a shot on us. We're set on fire. We're going to let this fire burn unless another fire is set on the ship. And the Cleveland is very dangerous to battleships. You want to kill this guy if he's in range to fire on your position. The rate of fire and the damage output is extreme. Back half is set up. We do... Oh, we get a Citadel penetration. Nice! The rare back Citadel penetration. And he was a little bit angled, so we didn't actually get that good of a penetration. And most of our rounds dispersed. Too great to not hit the target. And you're just waiting on reload on a battleship. But you are the front line. You're taking the damage for your team. The Mayoko is broadside. Most likely he sent out torpedoes. And we need to keep that in mind. I am sacrificing a good shot to make sure that I don't take enemy torpedo systems. And harsh angle on the Mayoko. Minimal damage with AP. 4 rounds hit, only does 5k. He was angling away. Clearly he had already dropped his torpedoes. Moving off. And that's kind of the risk. If you see the target moving away at an angle, it's not a good idea to fire on its position with AP. You're just not going to do a lot of damage. Doesn't matter if it's cruiser. Angle counts for a lot in this game. So we got the Cleveland broadside. This should do him in. Come on, kill the Cleveland. Ah, just a little too high. Hopefully someone on my team, yep. Someone on my team finished him off. Switch to the Mayoko. And one by one, they're falling down. You could see the power, especially if a battleship is taking most of the enemy fire. This is how a real game should work. The battleship should continue pushing on the enemy. And again, that harsh angle. AP is really ineffective when a target is holding their angle. But we're able to get some pretty nice dispersion, and the rounds go in some pretty vulnerable positions. Take out that Mayoko. 2 enemy kills, and the points, you can see they're not 1,000. It's more like 800 points, I believe. So, just like that, the game's basically over. We've killed 4 enemy ships. They only have 3 left. The Sims are fighting each other, tooth and nail. Looks like probably a battleship fires on our position. Fuso, we're going to fire a waterline shot. We're going to try and kill this guy. It would be awesome if we killed this guy. This unsuccessful noob. We land 2 citadels, get high caliber, and that's how the game ended. It's ranked play. So you get a star for winning, and you get another star if you rank up. It's a pretty nice system. It's familiar if you've played like Hearthstone or other games. 2 kills, 4 Citadel penetrations, high caliber. We did 1500 base XP. That's not bad for an 11-minute game. We did around 80,000 points of damage, which is alright. It's a pretty short game, almost 11 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this look at the ranked play. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.